Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of our Let's Play for Motorsport Manager. Continuing our challenge series, we're in our 4th season, 3 races in the books, and what, 7 to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 to go. So, making our way through all of the fun things. Just about 2 million away or something like that, 2 point something million away from our design center, which we should be getting here in this episode, hopefully. Fashionista, marketability, hey, I'll take it. Car repair's done. Let's go check out the car stuff overall. Still focusing on some reliability, which I think is okay. We'll finish that off and that'll be fine. Finish scouting some drivers. Some more drivers that came in this season, it looked like. And we'll keep an eye on anybody that comes along that looks good. I mean, he's decent, but you know, not what we're looking for right now. Jonas. Keep it simple, stupid. And a mentor. So that's cool. I wouldn't mind having a mentor as a reserve driver to help kind of train up some of our other drivers once we get to that point. And then we got Willie. Willie Vincent. Owns a go-karting school. Oh, good. Sounds like a lot of fun. Probably faster than our cars. Forced to vote against. I mean, it was to give us some money. For the sake of getting money, this is the right thing to do. It does feel, if we were role-playing the right thing to do, you know, I'm using quotes. Where's my fingers? I was like, they're out of camera. The right thing to do, then the honest thing is obviously not to sell our vote. But since what we're doing is just trying to be the most efficient way to just make money and do stuff, then, yeah, why not? Unless we get somehow in trouble, which would be kind of sad. And we deserve it at that point. Yeah, my last playthrough, I played a little bit more from an honest standpoint of, you know, no bad parts, things like that. But this time around, I'm just like, you know what? Just getting money. That's the, we're not really role playing the ideas of what we're doing in this context. But kids, remember, kids, don't sell your votes. That's bad. It's really bad. That's your public service announcement for today. Gerardo. Smooth breaker. Well, good. Wow, our HQ is actually, our factory's almost done. Factory's gonna be done before we even get a chance to do the design center. Again, nothing to do with the fit parts, so that's that. Tondela. Portugal. All right, come on, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Lead designers can take into consideration the state of your HQ when thinking about signing with your team. We should be able to attract some very nice lead designers if we got one of the best HQs out there. We definitely have, like I said, the best HQ in our league. I bet we have the best HQ, or one of the best HQs for the next league up even after that. So, not bad. Wonder if we can afford to do any weight stripping this time around. Should be close to 100% on a lot of parts. Which, I mean, the weight stripping doesn't matter that much, but, you know, we can. We might as well. Gets us a little bit of a boost. Alright, come on. Let's go. I mean, getting a driver up to 13th or above, while also being the last place team, would be the best of both worlds. So that would be kind of a goal of ours, I think, to have a good driver, but then a really bad driver to kind of bring down the overall team rating to kind of maximize how much money we're making. So yeah, I mean, we can knock these down a little bit. What do we need? What's crucial? Okay, here we go. Crucial is just the gears. So I think we could probably, especially for her, we could probably drop this down like 66% or something like that. Probably even 60% because she's got nurse. Same thing for here. The other ones I'm not going to drop down right now. I say that. You could probably drop it down to 70. Actually, no. You could probably drop it down to 60 as well. That needs to stay up, though, because that's an important part for this race. And then over here, we could probably drop down to 80 for her without nurse. Maybe 75. Something like that. Yeah, let's try that. It's not a huge performance boost, but it's a thing. All right. So yeah, we're going to keep nurse in there, obviously. That's given. And then race trim. Sounds good. Race trim, soft tires. Sure. Yes, please. Let's give us the 71%, please. Kind of feeling like we just go out on softs because we only want a couple pit stops, and I feel like that's going to be the only way we're going to get that. And then, of course, the fuel's fine. Same thing for you. Well, at least you have a boost for soft, so that's fine. And we'll give you a round of that, but we'll go from there. All right, good stuff. Come on, guys, let's go. Do good. I say do good. I mean, honestly, just finish fast so that the race finishes fast. That's probably more accurate. Oh, I don't need to be going that high. Whoops, I was not paying attention. Hey, go Fawcett, go. No, never mind. She's done. She was high for a little bit. I thought it was looking pretty good. Because again, that would have been the perfect storm. Her being 13th and then Perez being 20th probably keeps us as last place team, but still gives us a little bit of points. All right, so we're going to conserve. Our tires are pretty hot. We're about to change them anyway, it looks like, because we are dumb and went too high too fast. Can we go one more lap? Where's the other? It is right there. No, not really. We're going to have to, though. I think just based on the next set of tires that we want to put on. Yeah, we're basically going to have to be very careful on the fuel as well. We're just going to have to leave it on as yellow. And yeah, just this middle gap is just going to have to be pretty slow and easy. Because I wasn't paying attention, but it's okay. She still got out before Peters. Peters is just that slow. Right, we'll settle into this middle section here. Looks like no rain or anything. It's a pretty warm day, though. First place is about to lap us already, and we're not even halfway through the race. Wow, they're fast. Look how fast they are. They are just absolutely... I mean, he had to pit, so maybe he hadn't pit yet, and that's part of it, but wow, they're fast. All right, you actually are still burning through your tires somehow. You just have really bad tire, I guess, wear skills. I want a fast car. All right, Foster or Perez, can you make it at least one more lap? Barely. Go ahead and schedule your pit now. Go ahead and come back out on softs again. Fill it back up. Pit strategy looks fine. Looks like you have at least one more lap in you. Maybe. I'll have to check it here in a second. I think it's gonna be close. Oh, I had you on high speed anyway, which is fine. Go ahead and do that. Fill it up. Park condition looks good. All that looks good. Drop you down to yellow. I think you're gonna be fine. Guess we can drop you down low just to be safe. I think you would have been fine in yellow because I think you had just at 9.9 laps left, which is how much yellow will give you. All right, you guys just cruise. I mean, I guess we could go a little bit high until the excess fuel light goes away. Of course, I'm going to be probably not paying attention, and then you're going to just run out of fuel anyway. And you're a whole minute behind the 13th place this time, which is pretty bad. We're getting worse, I think. I mean, which makes sense. If other people are improving their parts and we're not, we haven't been working on any parts, then yeah, of course they'd get better. And part of the reason we were doing okay before was that people are having to come and repair, which we weren't because of Nurse, but now they don't have to repair anymore because they got the reliability up. And then, of course, our parts just haven't gotten any better. So they're able to push a little bit more, and we are stuck, you know, just being bad. Oh, well. Wow, already final lap because we got lapped. We got lapped by almost the entire pack. Look at that. We got lapped by all the way up through 15th place. That's pretty bad. Our cars are really bad. We got lapped by people that took 3 pit stops. Yep. Yep. But hey, we got the best headquarters, guys. I mean, we have the absolute best headquarters in the league. Can't touch it. I wonder if we're going to have the best factory now. If we don't, that means someone's got the top level factory, which is pretty surprising for this league. One piece of good news is that once we get the design center built, which unfortunately is going to take the entire rest of the season and then some, we'll be able to build the car factory, which will make us a lot of money. And once we get that, I actually don't know how much money it makes us because I've never had it before. But once we get that, that should help us. It should help us. Why do we only get 231 for the drivers? I need to double check that here in a second, but that's okay. Hopefully that helps us make parts and stuff because we'll have money coming in to pay for them. All right, just shy. If we hadn't bought those 2 pit crew, we'd be able to do it now, but it's really not a big deal. It's only 1 week, or a couple weeks delay, I should say. No, I don't care about your interview. I am so sorry. Car repair completed. Sim racing enthusiast. Oh, cool. A little bit of a boost to markability. That helps the team. Let's check this. All right, so we're almost capped out here. And once we get that capped out, we'll swap the other pieces in. Then we'll start working on reliability, or performance, I should say, which isn't half bad. We are starting to get our sponsor things coming in. All right, let's go look at the car. Let's plug in these other pieces. And we might plug in the front wing at some point, but it's not really that critical. We may just let that trickle in once we get down to that part. Sponsors. 250. Oh, that's a lot of money. That would help us get our thing right now. So this is 250 up front and 400 per race, which comes out to what? If this was 240, it would be 20,000 per race. So say 420,000, a little bit more. Whereas this is, oh, my brain is not working right now for that. If it was 24, it would be 300,000 per race. If it was 32, it'd be 400,000 per race. This is more per race. This lets us get our thing right now. This is more per race. So we have to go with this. Assuming I did all that math right, which I did it kind of out loud, and it's probably wrong. But I think this is the way to go. We're just so close. That's all right. One more race, we'll get it. No big deal. We're actually about to get a few more sponsor things as well, which is awesome. My mechanic. What's wrong with your mechanic? No. What? Didn't I just hire you? I just hired you. I'm not going to fire you. No, go away. I'd get rid of you before I get rid of him, quite frankly. Not that he's that great, and not that you're that great. Just neither one of you is great. So whichever one of you complains gets the boot. Quite is how it works. Oh well, like I said, it would have been nice to get the design center right away. Which, you know, maybe there's an argument to go ahead and take the lesser money to be able to just do that, knock it out. But I think the smart move is just take the long-term approach of just more money per race. Forecasting center. Wait, what? Do I not have the best forecasting center? Oh, there's one more, isn't there? I think there's one more step. Yeah, which we'll get there eventually. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with the level we're at now because we just like 3 laps into the race almost, we're able to see almost the entire rest of the race. So it's not bad. I'm assuming the highest level forecast center will let you see maybe the entire race or maybe even get a feedback before the race or something like that. Who knows? Grooved tires. I have been bribed to vote against. Yep, that's me. Okay. I'm not going to use any voting power, obviously. They're not quite as fast as full slicks, but offer good compromise between performance and cost. I kind of hope this passes because I wouldn't mind saving a little bit of money on the tires, but it's not really that big of a deal one way or the other. Tires are relatively cheap. Oh, wow. Which way is they? Oh, he went 4. So it did get approved. So we made some money, voted no, and it still didn't matter anyway. So there you go. We did our job. Cool. So that'll be in for next season. You're still angry. Nothing I can do about it. Which one's this? Oh, Ardents, yes. Very windy track in bits of it. I want to race on a track like that too. Nice and windy. Lots of turns and curves. Would be fun. I mean, the straightaways are always good too, but this looks pretty fun too. I should just go be a race car driver. That's what I should do. I should just quit my YouTubing stuff and go be a race car driver. I'm not saying I could do that. It would just be fun. Because who doesn't want to be a race car driver, right? I'm sure there's lots of people that don't want to be race car drivers. But I like the idea of like driving around fast legally. I mean, driving around fast on public roads is not such a good idea, usually. All right, there we go. Sorry, I've actually been sitting there. I was literally as those guys are going around the track thinking about, I used to have, like, until a few months ago, I can't remember if I've mentioned it on any of the videos, but until a few months ago, I had a 2018 Mustang GT, which, not the fastest car in the world, don't get me wrong, but a pretty quick little car. Fastest car I've ever had. You know, 460 horsepower, top of the line. I basically decked it out, wore it best it could get. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Would definitely love to get another one someday. Let's at least lock this stuff in real quick, just because I know that it can kind of get locked in a little bit off of there. But yeah, taking that car around a racetrack would have been really cool. I actually kind of want to get a GT500 someday, which hopefully soon-ish. I say soon-ish. You know, next year or so would be really cool. I don't know if that's realistic or not. I haven't decided yet. I haven't figured it out. Got other responsibilities, but it would be nice. Weight stripping. So let's see here. The crucial parts, we're going to go down to 75, and then everything else will go down to 65. For this person, at least. We'll have to bump it up a little bit for the person who doesn't have nurse. Something like that. It's actually a pretty good performance boost overall. So we're getting some pretty good weight stripping in here now. Still not going to help our cars, obviously. But you know, every little bit in the long run will help eventually. Hey, we finished the first lap in first place. That's a plus, right? That's a thing. Go Fawcett. Go Fawcett. Go Fawcett. Go Fawcett. Ah, she's a second now. Not a big surprise, to be fair. Looks like no rain, so that's good. Man, we are big time in the red. There we go. Now it's starting to come down just a smidge. Oh boy. Hey, she's still above sponsor objective for a second. I can't imagine that's going to last very long. Nope, there it goes. Just as soon as I say it, it's gone. Alright, after this lap, Perez will pit in, I believe. No, Perez should have pit there. Alright, drop down low. You go ahead and pit. Did my math wrong in my head, which is okay. It's kind of normal. Not really. Actually, I used to be pretty good at math in my head, but oh, I forgot to swap around our pit crew. But I have definitely gotten worse, it seems like, over the years. My brain doesn't work as fast as it used to. Now we can pitch you. It looks like we didn't have a mistake, thankfully, but still not a very good. Not good that we had the pit crew all out of whack there. Now that time we had a mistake. I mean, Fawcett's staying in there barely. I mean, she's still bad, but it looks like slight improvement with the maybe the weight stripping's helping or something. Who knows? Maybe this is just a good racetrack for her. I mean, she's starting to drop back now. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, feels like a little bit less drop back than some of the previous races. Part of the reason she's drawn back is because I'm not pushing her very much right now, but I'm trying to be a little careful. Alright, Fawcett needs to pit after this lap. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and pit. Looks like we can definitely come back in for super softs again. Probably that. Keep it safe for now. All right, Perez, you're going to pit now. Same thing, super softs. Fill it up. Only 4 laps for you, wow. Park conditions, okay, I guess. Looks like Fawcett actually did alright on her pit. It's not bad. I doubt she has a chance to place anywhere, but you know, it's still good to see small things, even with me messing up the pit crew and forgetting to swap them. Go, Fawcett, go. Is she making any ground? No, she's still dropping back further. Eh, it is what it is. Kind of normal. Yeah, that was not too bad. Not too good at the end there. I mean, 28 seconds. Pretty big gap. Oh well. Again, I forgot to change up the pit group, so that didn't help. That matters too much. Actually, if we had a good pit crew, we could have probably saved, you know, good 8 seconds off the total, you know, couple of pits maybe. Maybe not that much, you know, 6 to 8, something like that. Which maybe would have put us you know, a little closer. I mean, honestly, even if we had like a really, really good car all of a sudden and started getting like first place finishes or something crazy, we'd still be the last place team for quite a while. So we'd still be making that money. So that last place team thing's not changing anytime soon. So even if we at least start working on some good parts right now, we're not going to run the risk of losing that last place team spot. There's our HQ income. Okay, so let's look at this real quick. So we're getting 102 from him, which is half, which makes sense. And then we pay him 33, and then we get 277 from her, from Perez, Pay her 89, and then we get 206 from Fawcett, but we pay her 232. So we're actually losing a little bit of money off her, but that's not bad. Overall, it's pretty good. We're costing 860,000 for the HQ, but making 73 of that back. So I mean, all those HQ things we did, in a way, is actually hurting us as well in a weird way. So it's kind of how it depends on how you look at it. But we will be able to get the design center now. So we'll go lock that in real quick. Just because I don't want to forget. The design center. That's going to increase the cost per race by $100,000. But it will open up the factory, or the car factory thing. So, which will be kind of cool. Alright, well there's that. Before I forget, let's go knock out the pit crew thing real quick. Because I did forget last time. Let's just swap you guys in for the reds for sure. I must not have hit the button. Okay, there we go. We're going to need at least get one more person to replace this other red. Anybody worth anything? Oh, there's actually a tire right there. Let's grab you. Anybody else worth anything? Not really. 10 on a front jack isn't really all that amazing. So we'll grab this tire person, plug you in there. Probably leave the yellows for now. Because, I mean, how much better is it going to get? Yeah. Yep, hopefully these guys can rest up pretty quickly and come back in for those guys. All right, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. When we come back, we already built the design center, so we'll just start making some parts at this point. I do appreciate you watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.